In the city of Lagos, three childhood friends, Amara, Nkeki, and Ada, grew up together in a modest neighborhood. Bound by dreams of success and a deep sense of loyalty, they were inseparable, supporting each other through thick and thin. Each one had her own unique qualities. Amara was the ambitious one, always pushing herself to rise above her humble beginnings. Nkeki was calm and calculated, with a strong will and determination, and Ada, the most beautiful of the three, was kind-hearted, always putting others before herself. Their friendship faced its greatest test when a wealthy and charming businessman, Emeka, moved to the area. Emeka was everything the girls had dreamt of in a man, successful, handsome, and with an air of mystery that made him irresistible. At first, none of the friends paid him much attention, beyond the admiration they shared in passing. However, as Emeka began spending more time around the neighborhood, things took a darker turn. Amara, being ambitious, was the first to befriend Emeka. She saw in him a chance to elevate her status and escape the limitations of her upbringing. Emeka admired her intelligence and drive, and they quickly developed a close bond. However, unbeknownst to Amara, Emeka also had a growing attraction to Ada, the beautiful and kind-hearted friend. Nkeki, watching from the sidelines, noticed Emeka's divided attention. She secretly admired him as well, but her calm and calculated nature kept her from acting on her feelings, until she realized that Emeka's affection for Ada was stronger than anything he felt for Amara. Amara, sensing Emeka's attraction to Ada, became consumed with jealousy. She couldn't understand why Emeka, who seemed to respect her intelligence and ambition, would be drawn to someone like Ada, who, while beautiful, didn't have the same hunger for success. This jealousy festered, and she confided in Nkeki, believing she could trust her. However, Nkeki saw an opportunity to turn the situation to her advantage. She fueled Amara's jealousy, suggesting that they work together to keep Ada away from Emeka. Though hesitant at first, Amara's resentment toward Ada grew, and soon, she agreed. As Emeka and Ada grew closer, Amara and Nkeki began spreading rumors about Ada, trying to discredit her in Emeka's eyes. They told him that Ada was involved with other men and couldn't be trusted. Emeka, though initially shaken, was not easily swayed. He saw through the lies and continued to pursue Ada. Frustrated, Amara and Nkeki grew desperate. They devised a darker plan, one that would ensure Ada would never come between them again. One evening, they invited Ada to join them at a private beach resort outside Lagos, pretending they wanted to celebrate their long friendship. Ada, unaware of the brewing hatred, agreed to go. The night started out joyfully, with laughter and reminiscing. But as the night wore on, Amara and Nkeki became distant, their jealousy overwhelming them. In the dead of night, by the edge of the water, the two friends confronted Ada. Amara accused her of stealing Emeka from her, of betraying their friendship for a man. Ada, confused and hurt, tried to explain that she had never meant to come between them, and had no idea about Emeka's feelings toward her. But her pleas fell on deaf ears. The argument escalated, and in a moment of blind rage, Amara pushed Ada into the water. Shocked by what she had done, she hesitated, but Nkeki, her mind clouded by jealousy and ambition, insisted they couldn't let Ada live to tell the tale. Together, they held her underwater until her struggling stopped. After Ada's death, Amara and Nkeki tried to cover their tracks. They told the police that Ada had gone swimming alone in the night and tragically drowned. The authorities, seeing no immediate evidence of foul play, ruled it an accident. However, their guilt began to eat away at them. Amara, once confident and driven, became paranoid, haunted by visions of Ada calling out to her. She withdrew from her business ventures, unable to focus. Nkeki, though outwardly calm, began having nightmares and grew distant from everyone, including Amara. The bond they had shared was now fractured beyond repair. Meanwhile, Emeka, devastated by Ada's death, began to investigate on his own. He refused to believe that Ada's death was an accident, and started questioning people in the neighborhood. His suspicion soon turned toward Amara and Nkeki, as he noticed how strange they had become since Ada's passing. As Emeka's investigation intensified, Amara and Nkeki's fragile alliance crumbled. They began to turn on each other, each blaming the other for Ada's death. Their guilt and paranoia spiraled out of control, leading to public outbursts that caught the attention of the community. Unable to bear the weight of their crime any longer, Nkeki broke down first. She confessed everything to Emeka, hoping to absolve herself by placing most of the blame on Amara. But Emeka, disgusted by both of them, went to the police with the truth. Amara, realizing that Nkeki had betrayed her, fled, but she couldn't outrun her own conscience. She wandered the streets of Lagos in a daze, haunted by the image of Ada's face in the water, until one night, she collapsed, broken and delirious. In the end, both Amara and Keki were arrested and tried for Ada's murder. The once inseparable friends had destroyed everything they held dear, each other, their friendship, and the innocent life of Ada, all for the love of a man who never truly belonged to any of them. Emeka, heartbroken and disillusioned, left Lagos, unable to bear the memories of the tragedy. Ada's family mourned the loss of their beloved daughter, but the scars of betrayal remained. The tragic tale of Amara, Keki, and Ada became a cautionary story in the community, a reminder that jealousy and greed could destroy even the strongest bonds. In the end, they all lost far more than they had ever hoped to gain.